guys. Well, you're here for another coffee talk. And if y'all don't know that reference, it's because you weren't watching SNL in the late 90s. When Mike Myers would dress up as a Jewish woman and talk about things. But that's illegal humor now, so I guess we'll have to deal with that. Gosh. Okay, so I am trying to be a little bit more organized with stuff. I noticed that y'all seem to be stopping by lately and didn't quite anticipate that, but I appreciate you dropping by. So I guess I'll try to I don't know, talk about something, have the slightest hint of organized thought happening in the video. But here, I'll start off with my pretty little camels that have I'll sort of zoom in here. Camel menthols. Here's the back. So these are definitely my favorite cigarettes, and I had to go over my mom's direction to get some prescription medications and to pick up some food because I'm hella poor. So my family was able to get me some food because they had gone to the grocery store. Actually, they had gone to Costco. I don't know if this is gonna zoom or not. Okay, it's hard to see, but there's a little crush bubble there. Anyway, I go over there, get some food, get my meds. She also got me some cigarettes for Easter, so that was super sweet of her. So thanks, Mom. I really appreciate it. I guess we'll light this guy up. So I'm going to attempt to talk about a subject that I care about, which is space weather. For me, I'm fascinated by the sun. I'm fascinated by weather in general. And I'm especially fascinated by the sun. Let me grab a parasol, actually. Okay. So, here I am with a parasol. I'm, super glowy white. The sun hurts me. It hurts my eyes. It hurts my skin. Parasol helps. Parasol. See, I got a really, really pretty one with sequins and crap on the internet because I could. So the sun. The sun is not the only cause of space weather, but it's one of the major causes, especially here on planet Earth, because it's our nearest star, and sometimes stars fart on people. That's gross, but I'm trying to make a relevant joke. So one of the most famous solar storms that has happened in the past couple hundred years was the Carrington event. And to my recollection, that was in the 1800s. I think at the back end of the 1800s, and telegraph lines just set on fire. And if we were to have a similar event today, you'd probably see the transformers set on fire on a lot of our power lines. Fortunately, EPNL has been fabulous with trying to get more prepared about this. So at least in central PA here, we have tried to mitigate any damage that would happen during a solar storm like that. So that's pleasant. So the Carrington event, telegraph lines set on fire. So now everything is covered in wires. Could you imagine if everything that could get overloaded by an electrical signal did? Wouldn't be very good, would it? So anyway, basically, there's a whole bunch of different solar flares that can happen. But usually we're pretty okay. I think the the biggest one that we had recently, I think we had one in September 2017, and then one I think in the fall of 2012 was another really big one, and it actually like just missed us. So if it had hit us head on, it could have been awful. But the sun has a current sheet, so like basically the energy that the sun ejects travels along that current sheet, and it depends on where we are on that current sheet as to whether or not it's going to affect us. You'll see a more likely hit if we have Jupiter and Mars behind us, some of the bigger planets. And I fortunately did not burn the parasol, though I just could have. That's really fascinating to just like learn as much as you can about the sun and everything. But something that I like to check every day is I go to spaceweather.com. Let's see if I have it pulled up here. Let's see. I don't know if you can see this. Spaceweather.com. So I like to actually, can we rearrange things for a second? That's a little bit much. Okay. There you go. And then on the left-hand side, over here, there is this like little scrolly area, and you can see like where the aurora are. And I like to check the KP index. So I'll click more data. And now the KP index is really good to watch. When it gets down to 0, you really don't want to be going out into the sun without a little bit of protection. You definitely want sunscreen and everything. Even though the sun is not sending a whole bunch of particles at us, we are getting more, what's it called? What is it called? It's the cosmic radiation is what it's called. Okay, so when that cosmic radiation is hitting us, it can be really bad for our hearts. It can be bad. You have an increased stroke risk, and you also have an increased risk of people who are who have mood disorders and everything. You're more likely to be like suicidal, and I know that sounds like crazy. But when you get down to a 0, you're dealing with the cosmic radiation, and then when you get up to a KP like 5 to 7, then you're starting to look at the charged particles from the sun causing similar damage as the cosmic radiation would. So it kind of you gotta realize like everything's electrical, and our bodies are electrical, and it messes with like your sodium and your calcium channels because they are chemical channels that affect your heart and your nervous system, and they're electrically conductive. Like your whole body is electrically conductive. So the energy that's coming in from the sun and everything can affect your body. So I like to be mindful of what the KP index is doing, because like sometimes I struggle with depression and anxiety and stuff like that. So when I know we're down at a KP 0, if I'm feeling really moody or weird that day, I try to take it with an extra grain of salt, because the weather affects us. Sort of like some people, like if it's a rainy day, you might feel a little bit more blue than usual. But yeah, it's just like something to be mindful of. And also like looking at when and where there's like a coronal hole. Like a coronal hole is this like big opening in the sun. It's usually like doesn't matter. If you want to figure out more about it, you can do a little bit of research. But like that's another thing that can shoot particles out at the Earth. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna walk over to my ashtray and stick out. This is my last little puff of cigarette. Sorry, y'all, it's an awful shot. Let's see here. Bring this down just a little. If you can see, there's like a little water feature over there, which is pleasant. So that's like pretty much all I've got to say. I'm grateful for y'all stopping by. I hope you learned a little bit of something. I don't know, YouTube's doing this like hashtag with me stuff. So you just hung out with me while I drank some coffee and smoked a cigarette. So hope you all have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.